Not random. Yeah, I know these all do suck. So, random it is. Oh, I don't know if I told you I'll be coming home next summer.
Really?
Yep.
Why? Isn't it like super duper expensive still?
Yeah, but wife really wants to meet the family, and the family wants to meet her, you know, in person. That's not my
Cool.
immediate family, so
Very cool.
yeah. So I'll probably be visiting for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then she's gonna come out for a couple of weeks. So, and then we head back together.
Awesome.
Yeah. We'll definitely have to catch up and hang out.
Or Doorsies. I was gonna say, fuck, what was I gonna say? Shit. I hate when that happens. It's like, I was gonna say, oh, whatever, doesn't matter. Obviously, it wasn't important.
Great way to start the stream. Ah, shit.
Well, you know, these things happen when you get old. You have a lot of cool thoughts, and then just all disappear.
And then you forget about it all at once. That's exactly what happened.
I'm sorry. It's kind of what Mike Tyson said. Everyone has an idea or has a plan until they get punched in the face. I got slapped with a shell, and I pretty much lost my whole train of thought. It happens to the best of us.
Now there's this lemon guy in front of me.
How in front? Are you trying to draft me?
No, you're I can't. I'm far enough. Ow! Well, after I got hit by the blue shell and knocked off the edge, I was right behind you. I was close enough to you, but I wasn't close enough to get a draft. So, or drift or whatever. All right, double items. Come on, give me something good, game. Let's go. Come on. Oh god, a PD piranha. No, I'm gonna boost out of here and not get hit by the PD piranha plant. Oh god, that's green shell. Oh, one of these is gonna hit me. One of these is gonna hit me. Got a star bullet bill behind me. What's going on? Oh my god. Move it. How do I avoid all that stuff and I'm still back in 7th? Ooh, okay, triple.
Oh man.
What happened?
Come on, there's a blue shell coming.
All right, I got one final item. Let's make it work. Yeah,
okay,
triple
cool.
mushrooms. And
no.
Okay,
yeah.
That's not the worst.
Yeah.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse. I even saw the horn in front of me. I was like, crap, I gotta avoid this. But oh wait, I lost to you. Oh man, I'm really in it now. Oh man,
Suck it.
I am really in it. It's a lose to lemon of all people, folks. A lose to lemon. That is. Oof. Oh shit, there was Excite Bike. I didn't notice that. Well,
God damn it. You had one job. One job.
Okay, to be fair,
no, there's no fairness here.
It should be fine. It should be fine because the majority of people are picking that map. So the odds are with us.
You took mathematics. You should understand how statistics work. There's no guarantees that we're gonna get.
No, it's not guaranteed, but there is a high chance. There's a higher chance than last time, I guess.
Yes, Talon, there is the higher chance than 0 because it wasn't even an option last time. It's rando. You lucked out this time.
Oh, did I? Did I luck out? I guess
you lucked out. You lucked out.
I guess I did. Okay.
But it could have been real bad. Could have been real bad. And then what would you do?
See, but we got there. We got to Excite Bike, so nothing to worry about.
Through no help of yours, you picked incorrectly.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're not letting this down.
I'm not. First it's the DLC cart. Now it's this. What's next?
It's really in question, Talon, what we're gonna do about this. This is gonna go on your permanent record.
No, not my permanent record. The thing at school that the teachers would always, you know, threaten us with, and then it turns out it actually did absolutely nothing.
Was there actually a permanent record?
I think we had permanent records or some kind of record, or I don't remember exactly, but all I know is that permanent records are complete BS and they don't mean shit.
Well, you actually, well, I'll say you teach in school, you should know that, but do they have permanent records over there that even threaten that?
Nah, not really. I mean, like you have a quote unquote record at your school, but like it means jack shit by the time you go to college. So,
bitch.
How am I in 10th place? God damn. Get up.
What do you mean I'm in 10th place?
Oh, I'm in 9th now. Oh, I just passed you. Okay, never mind.
God damn you.
Stop it. Stop getting the same items I do.
That's pretty cool, though.
God damn. They are not letting you leave my side.
Nope.
Hey, 5th place. I can handle 5th. Oh, God. Who threw the fucking bomb? That put me from 5th to 10th, you mother... 9th. Where are you right now?
6th.
There's no way.
Stop.
God damn it. The freaking it was the bomb. The bomb is what got. Oh my God, that just. My God.
Deal with it.
All right, this calls for a random. Can't believe that happened.
I can.
I think you're just getting lucky tonight. I think that's what's happened. You're just getting lucky.
Oh really? You think it's luck, huh?
I'm thinking so. Thinking so.
Go anywhere.
That could be easy. Yeah, it's like right down the middle. For knowing our luck, it's going to be the Animal Crossing one though.
I don't hate that one.
No, it's not bad. I mean, it's fast. So, oh, I guess we're going Rainbow Road.
I prefer Animal Crossing.
I think I would have preferred Animal Crossing myself. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Hey James, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely Sunday or Monday, depending on where you are in the world. It's already Monday here my time, but I know for many people it is still Sunday evening. So
the worst evening of the goddamn week.
Yeah, Sundays are never fun because that just means Monday's here.
Yep.
Although I guess technically Monday is now my new Sunday, so
then you're gonna understand how bad they are.
Yeah.
Tonight.
All right, we got this. Let's go. Come on. Do a mushroom on this track. That's not the greatest. Holy crap. At least it's not 200cc. That's all that matters.
You can make it 200cc by having star and mushrooms.
I mean, yeah, that basically does make it 200cc right there.
No.
Dude, who the heck hits me with a red shell while I'm still in midair? Oh, you mother. Is that you? I think it was. Get off my ass. My God.
Oh, there you go.
I saw that. I was like, oh, there he goes.
Oh, there you go. bit of a bummer I can't switch items.
Yeah, that would be. I actually would really like that.
I feel like that was a thing in Double Dash, but not in this game.
Well, yeah, it wasn't Double Dash because you could switch between your two characters. That's all you had to do. So it made things a lot easier in terms of trying to organize your items. Which is really nice.
Oh, for sure.
God, you said star on this map, and what do I get? I get a star.
Have fun. Stay on the track.
All right, I think now would probably be
Remember
the
the
best.
left pedal.
All right, I'll take fourth. That's not terrible. I've had worse. I've definitely had worse.
Oh man, I got 8.
Don't judge me.
Oh man.
There we go. The universe is correcting itself now. Lemon in 8th, Talon in 4th. The universe is slowly correcting itself. Oh, so I have to ask, because it is not even been a week since it was announced, and it was during the week. What were your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct?
I really liked it.
I thought it was a good one. I thought it was very
I
good.
really liked it.
What was your number one thing that you that was announced? Because Segawa is saying, how do we get a Marvel vs. Capcom revival in the Nintendo Direct? I had a $550 arcade cabinet literally in checkout this morning. And he's even using the Maximilian emotes here on Twitch, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know a lot of people are super excited about that. I mean, obviously you saw the, reactions, and especially Max's, where he's just like, what? Like he's literally losing his voice after that. So it was good. The thing well, actually, we'll get into that in a second. But Lemon, what was your top thing that you saw from the Direct that you liked?
I will probably cheat and say Zelda.
Zelda looks
Only
good. I mean, it's 2 months away,
because-
so
Yeah, the Metroid Prime. I'm glad we got a slot more, I guess, of it, but it's, as far as I'm concerned, just a kind of full motion video. I don't think that was actually gameplay.
Digital Foundry says it was.
I mean, it looks rough as shit. I'm genuinely hoping that's the Switch version and not
They said
the Switch
so.
2 version.
Digital Foundry confirmed that's the Switch version of the game.
Yeah, because it did not look good. Those textures look muddy.
Well, what do you expect
Which
on
is
that
fine for a
10-year-old
Switch.
console?
Well, everyone's like, oh, is this the Switch 2? I'm
Oh,
like,
I know.
what?
Yeah, you saw those articles and videos and
Yeah.
everything. It's just like, guys, no,
you
Digital
out of
Foundry
your
already confirmed
Goddamn mind.
that it's the Switch. It's not the Switch 2 or Switch Pro or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's
Just almost
like it looked good for a Switch game for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the thing that you should expect is, if you've played Metroid Prime Remastered, that's probably what 4 is going to look like on the Switch. That's probably what's going to look like.
I still think Metroid Prime Remastered looked really good.
It is. It looks
a
really
Switch
good.
game.
And obviously 4 is not done, right? I mean, they say 2025. That could be anywhere in 2025. So it's, and who's to say what that little trailer thing was used for? Is that only a couple more weeks old? Is it a few months old? They had to show to shareholders or something like that.
Yeah.
All that. That's just kind of stuff we just never know. So I really hate Talon's Turnpike 2.
That's the best, isn't it?
Okay, what game would you like, Max? Skis and Well, I'm not Max, so you have to go ask him, but
Fuck.
Oh, Boo saving my ass. Oh my god. Go Boo. And he gives you a double golden mushrooms? What the heck, Boo? Give me double golden mushrooms. What the heck is this? No, with the red shell. No. Kill my momentum. Oh my god. No. Chaos, thy name is Talon's Turnpike 2.
Fifth.
7th. The universe does not like me right now. Oh, what is my dream game announcement from Nintendo? I mean, Metroid Prime 4 for a while was. So I guess the next big thing I would really hope that they announce is the kind of a cop out and a gimme is the HD remasters of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess finally to get on the Switch. But if I had to pick something completely new, I would love to see the next 3D Mario game. I would like to see it, which I think will probably obviously be announced with whatever the Switch successor is. You know, they're most likely going to save it for that. So, I think that'd be really cool. But one thing I did want to bring up in chat, since we're already talking about the Marvel vs. Capcom, what are your speculations about why it's not happening over on Xbox? I've heard the big rumor I've been hearing right now is that it has to do with something with the engine being used for that particular game doesn't work anymore with Xbox, or Xbox stopped supporting that or something, and that's the reason it's not on there. Because Capcom's well known for putting all their games everywhere. So why would this
game?
Marvel vs. the Marvel vs. Capcom collection?
Just make sure that was the right one.
Yeah.
The rumor I heard, and you'll notice that they don't have it for PS5. It's PS4.
It's PS4, but you can just play it on your PS5 because it's backwards compatible.
It sounds to me they just don't have a build pipeline for the current gen for that framework.
So then why isn't it on Xbox One though? Like, it's not on any Xbox. That's the thing.
I mean, it's very possible that might be a case of Microsoft doesn't allow you to put things out on the Xbox One anymore.
Maybe, I guess.
Because technically speaking, you have to run on X and S.
Right. You just do it through backwards compatibility if it worked on the one. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, MT framework apparently, or something like that. Like, I guess Microsoft doesn't support it anymore, or they upgraded to the next version and it doesn't support and I guess this game uses an older version or something like that.
Well, I think it's just a case of they just don't support the current gen, so they're just not going to. They're not going to waste their time trying to dick around with Xbox One, since it's likely never going to do numbers anyway. Like, at the end of the day, it's not entirely incorrect to say, and I'm just as guilty as everyone else, I don't buy games on my Xbox. I have Game Pass, and now my Game Pass has lapsed. I just don't turn my Xbox on anymore.
I mean, that is kind of the meme, isn't it, right now, that Xbox players don't buy games?
It's true. Like, why would I do that? Why would I mean, because let me rephrase that. I guess because I'm kind of in a weird spot, and since I already own all the consoles anyway, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, if I just had an Xbox, yeah, I mean, I'd probably buy some games, but if I have all the consoles like I do, yeah, why the fuck would I do that? I can just play them on my PlayStation.
Well, especially because more and more games seem to be going to PlayStation, so, and everything's already on PC. I mean, if you own a PC, there's literally no reason to own an Xbox. Like, they're just...
I like to play games on my couch. Thank you very much.
Dude, you can easily pick up your giant PC, walk it downstairs, plug it in, you know?
When I first moved to my house, this is exactly what I did, because Overwatch had just come out, so I was still playing Overwatch on my television. Mm-hmm. It was weird. Let me tell you, trying to play a keyboard and mouse on a couch is not a fun time.
Hey, little Bobby's joining the chat. You must be taking a break from Elden Ring. Is the boss kicking your ass? Yeah, I don't know. I hope that Xbox can get it, but I mean, if that whole MT framework is the real reason. It's also similar to okay, not similar, but another thing that also came up during kind of this time is E3 time frame / Summer Game Fest / whatever you want to call it. I just call it E3 because I'm an old gamer, as people like to point out all the time.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, exactly, just like Lemon did here. Is the Black Myth Wukong game, I believe. It's coming out in August. It's been delayed for the Xbox, and a lot of people were being like, oh, Sony paid for exclusivity, and it's like, first off, they would be like shouting that to the earth that they have that exclusivity. It's coming out on PC at the same time. But one thing I noticed that a lot of people are not mentioning, or articles or anything like that, is that I went over to Steam to look at the minimum requirements that they ask for the game. And it is 16 gigabytes of RAM, which the Xbox Series X has, PlayStation 5 has, most modern PCs these days do, but the Series S only has 10. 8 of that for gaming, 2 of that for the system's, system essentially, all the, background stuff and all that. So I think their reasoning of, trying to optimize it is most likely correct and not a lie, because the Series S probably has to deal with that less RAM. And as we all know, Xbox has their thing of you have to release it at the same time with the same features on the Series S and X. The only game they've ever allowed for that to not have to work with is Baldur's Gate 3, because it was Baldur's Gate 3. So I guarantee, I would not be surprised if that was the reason.
So minimum 16 gigs of RAM.
That's according to Steam. That's what it says. Minimum 16.
This game is going to run like absolute ass on PC. I'm calling this now.
I am curious what the
unoptimized mess of a game. I can feel it.
I can feel it. I mean, I think it also uses Unreal Engine 5, so that right there already is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I am a little scared for it personally, but who knows?
Because right now the current gen consoles, excluding the S, have 16 gigs of memory. However, that is still shared with the system.
Right. So shared with the system. So realistically, it's like 15 to 14. I think.
I would probably say it's closer to probably 12 or 13.
You think so?
I mean, I can't. I mean, just how bloated everything is these days. It would not surprise me if like it was around 13 gigs is actually allocated for your applications and stuff. Especially since I don't know if it's like this on Xbox. On PlayStation, you can run like YouTube and stuff for videos. Because that was the whole thing, like, oh yeah, you can turn this on while playing the game for help.
So you can have YouTube running and playing the game at the same time?
Well, I don't think it's YouTube. You can't. Is there a YouTube app on PlayStation?
I have absolutely no idea.
That whole like we can help you out in the middle of the game thing.
That little thing. Oh yeah, I guess that would be. I'm not really sure. So wait, Ultimate Marvel 3 is MT framework. It's on Xbox, which means it's on Series S and X. So I don't know.
Xbox One,
right? Which means backwards compatibility. But again, so when did Ultimate Marvel 3 come out? Wasn't that like 10 years ago or something like that? So that must have been, if it was, that must have been during the time where 2012. Okay. So that means that Microsoft was still supporting that framework essentially. Because again, the whole rumor right now is that they've upgraded to the next one, which doesn't necessarily work with whatever the previous one was, which is supposedly what this Marvel vs. Capcom revival is on, right? Again, this is obviously we have no actual confirmation or anything. So if Microsoft / Xbox stop supporting the previous version of that particular framework, then that would mean it's not, I guess it's gonna work on there for some reason.
It's just I can't imagine it's worth Capcom's time.
But Capcom puts like all their games everywhere. That's the thing.
Sure, but it's for an engine that's supported. If this MT framework just doesn't work with the current generation, which is the current rumor, they don't want to waste their time on it for the Xbox and PlayStation 5. I can't imagine why else. It must be a dead framework that they just don't care to update, I guess.
I guess. I mean, we'll probably never actually get a real answer, but Bobby says the only thing that's kicked his ass in the game so far is the giant fire thing. I've seen that boss demolish people.
That's a world boss.
Yeah, that's a world boss too. That's not like enter a dungeon or anything and beat it.
Yeah. You guys are out walking around aiming to fuck up your day.
Ow. Lucio. Funny because I just last night on one of the TV channels, the Mario movie was playing, and and as I was flipping by, it happened to do the blue shell.
I still haven't seen the movie yet.
It's a good movie. I recommend it.
It's not that I don't want to see. It's just I just don't watch movies.
I barely watch movies, but that one I did see. So
still watch John Wick 4.
that was a good movie. I definitely watched John Wick 4 because I mean John Wick is awesome. So I love that waterfall shortcut. Been there since Double Dash.
It's a lot easier than it was in Double Dash 2.
Oh, Double Dash was a lot harder. Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, mind the green shells.
Yeah, I got a star now, so.
I got a coin from Boo. Really, Boo?
I think Boo doesn't like you, man.
I think it's trying to tell me something.
I think it is.
I think it's calling me like cheap bitch.
Let's go. Third place. Let's go. Love
Right
to see
behind
it.
you.
Were you behind me?
Right behind you.
Oh, were you fourth place? Oh, God. Yeah, you were fourth place.
Like, just a little bit longer, I would have hit you with my ammunition, William.
Yeah, but I had mushrooms, so yeah, we all know mushrooms are the real winner.
Not as good as ammunition, William.
I mean, yeah. Random. I'm surprised you didn't pick Talon's Turnpike 3.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm just so locked into random.
Oh, so it's okay
like
when you do it, but when I do it, not so much.
Exactly. Rules for me, for thee, but not for me.
Oh, one game I really liked and I really hope is good is the Mio Memories of Orbit. That looked like a really fun game that was announced at the Nintendo Direct.
Wait. Oh. It looked interesting. It reminded me of a floaty indie game that would have bought my PS3.
I mean, we'll have to wait and see how it
concerned about
plays.
it.
So, I mean, it's coming out in 2025 sometime. So, I'm definitely excited for it.
It seems a bit early to show a trailer off. Hey, sounds Turnpike 3. It seems a bit early to be showing off a trailer like that for an indie game. Just because I feel like, I mean, I'm.
Well,
gonna
I mean, if
forget
it's
about it.
if it's
I'm sure other people
if it's
will too.
early 2025, it makes sense. Third to ninth, yeah, that makes sense in Mario Kart.
That tracks. That guy missed with every one of his goddamn fireflies.
I saw that. It's like chaos up in front of you. I was just like, what the heck just happened?
Sucks to suck, man.
Oh, by the way, for
Okay.
anyone who is here in the stream, whether you're live right now with us or not, definitely go buy Metroid Prime HD and Metroid Dread. They're on sale right now. If you haven't played those on your Switch, amazing games, and they will help you get ready for Metroid Prime 4 next year. So, highly recommend them. Highly, highly, highly recommend them.
How would Dread get me ready for Metroid Prime 4?
Not just getting used to the Metroidvania style of things, you know, just again learning more about Samus, all that stuff.
If you say so.
Don't be a downer, man.
Don't tell me what to do. You're my mother.
God damn. So you throw these red shells and then they like just hit a car randomly.
Ha! Magic Town's Turnpike.
God, fireballs galore. Jesus, people.
So if a blue shell hits a star, does it blow up? Or does it go through you?
Dude, I got red shells right at the finish line. I was gonna get
What'd you
third.
get? What'd you get? Ah, I beat ya!
You gotta be kidding me! That's the most Mario Kart thing ever. That is the most Mario Kart thing ever. Oh my god. Oh, pisses me off. God.
They'll teach you to have an ego.
I didn't even do anything. Jesus. Oh my god, the universe just does not like me today.
I will say though, I'm glad was it Fantasian is coming to Switch and other consoles finally. It's not stuck on the iPhones anymore.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool. Definitely excited for that.
RPG from Sakaguchi.
Yeah, the original creator of Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm. It's
That should be
crazy.
fun.
Squeenix is publishing too, which is unusual.
Yeah,
So
they're working with
other.
him, and then these are very big rumors, so take this with a huge grain of salt. There are rumors that he is working with them on the Final Fantasy IX remake, which is more it's still gonna be like turn-based and everything like that. It's nothing's ever gonna be the same size as like the Final Fantasy VII remake type of thing, but according to big rumors and people talking, apparently, again, take it with a huge grain of salt. Apparently Final Fantasy IX remake, he's working with them somehow, or partly. I don't think he's like the head honcho director guy or anything like that, but apparently he's like kind of there as like a mentor type of thing, I guess.
Does that mean the whole game's gonna be in one game? All of 9 are gonna be on one game, supposed to split up into 3?
Yeah, I mean, 9's not as long as 7, dude.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I mean, heck, the original Final Fantasy VII was on 2 discs, so credit most people that get past disc 1. So don't worry, I'm sure the 7 remake project will get put onto 1 disc in the PS6 era or PS7 sometime. Enough with the freaking fireballs! Jesus.
I won't care by then.
Well, you've never really cared about Final Fantasy to begin with, so.
Aha! You caught me.
Serious with the shell there.
It wasn't a shell, it was a boombox thing.
No, I know, but the shell was coming after that. It hit me right after.
What's funny is I thought I was getting hit by the blue shell. I was like, well, that was a waste. And I did get hit by it. It was great. I see this as an ultimate win.
I see this as an absolute win. Oh, crap. Can I make this? No! Oh, I thought I was going to make that. Oh, god damn. I thought I was going to make that. Read this. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? Read this. Final Fantasy 16 was on. Final Fantasy 8 was on 4? What? I don't remember that.
It's a bunch of video. They thought, how much more angsty can we make Cloud? And then they made 8 and just a bunch of videos.
Again, we talked about this beforehand. We even got a short on the channel. Jumping into Cloud's character from Kingdom Hearts is not the way to get introduced to him because he's a whining emo dude, okay?
My mom left me at the mall and Hot Topic was closed. Life sucks. Is Hot Topic still a thing?
I don't know. Don't ask me. That's the real Cloud. What do you mean? Yeah, Bobby.
No, I like the direct. I think the direct was pretty goddamn good.
I enjoyed it. It was a very good direct. Really my favorite out of the 3. I mean, again, I ranked it as Nintendo, Xbox, and then Sony was like down here somewhere.
Yeah, it was pretty distant.
Although I will say, Astrobot looking pretty good, so I do give him points for that. I'm excited for that.
Astrobot absolutely carried that whole.
Oh, it did.
thing.
It absolutely did.
Absolutely carried.
Ryan, what?
And I'm glad we finally
what
got a date. I'm glad we got a date for Dragon Quest also. You know, it's funny with the Zelda trailer. I'm like, oh, so wait, I can't slap people with my stick as Zelda? What the hell? how am I gonna do? Is this gonna be just puzzles? That's like gonna be super lame. And I found out you can like, you know, make echoes of like enemies. Like, oh boy, I'm in.
Yeah, it's funny when the trailer for Zelda started out, it was just kind of like, oh, I can make boxes and, you know, like throw things at it, and then you start making enemies and everything, and it's just like, okay, all right, I see the possibilities now.
I could be like the Necro in Diablo. It's gonna be great.
The best thing I loved about it though was the drawings and the videos that started coming out afterwards. And my favorite by far is the Zelda taking a fold-up chair like in a WWE match, and bashing Ganon over the head, and Link in the, you know, corner seat going like, yeah, beat him with the chair.
Oh god, he got the steel chair. I'm just glad it's coming out soon too.
Yeah, I mean, 2 months, basically 2 months, because it's September 26th, I think.
A bit more than 2 months.
I mean, it's already June 24th right now, so that's...
Hey man, don't be like that. Year's not over yet. There's still time.
No.
Though, interesting tidbit for the night. The exact middle of the year is July 2nd. So we're still not at the halfway point yet. In case you were curious. So I knew you were.
Yes, I was definitely curious about that.
I knew you were. That's why I told you. I'm a smart cookie. I know things. And by know things, I mean I can Google things and know not to read the AI stuff on Google.
There you go.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Bobby says New Zelda Eagles best showcase of the summer.
It's pretty good.
I mean, again, it had pretty much everything. It had new Mario, it had new Metroid, new Zelda. It even had its farming game. It had one farming game. It had third-party games. Like, it was a good direct, and it actually had dates. Sorry, Xbox.
I think you forgot the biggest star of the showcase, though.
Which was Dragon Quest.
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop. God.
Who's that for?
I don't know, kids. I mean, dude, you're also talking to. I mean, we literally talked about this a couple of streams ago, where, you know, some of the biggest games are like that Densha game. So.
Oh, the train game.
Yeah.
I just read it. The reason I know that reference is from that short. I forgot about that. Yeah. Who the hell? I don't understand that whole thing, because the whole like trucker simulator and stuff's a big friggin' deal, and I just do not get it. If you like being a trucker so bad, God knows we truckers, at least in the United States, go become a trucker. Like, you'll make bank.
You do make bank. It's a tough job though. It's not easy.
They go home, spent thousands of dollars to rig up a setup, tons of monitors. Some of them you have seats now that jiggle and move and stuff. That's force feedback.
Okay, but that's definitely for the more like cross country ones. If you're just a trucker for like, you know, going once, you know, California to Utah or something like that, you don't really, I don't think those huge ones or anything like that.
Yeah, but I still feel like that's a very long trip.
I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong, it's a very long trip. So, especially if you hit traffic in the interstate and everything. No, I thought we'd get it random.
Josh's track is fine.
I'm also excited for the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. That'll be fun.
Yeah. So the naming scheme is going to be a bit of a nightmare, since 3 technically, chronologically takes place between 1 and 2, but they don't really tell you that. They're like, yeah, I'm going to put out 3. Look out for 1 and 2. Like, wait, what? What? Why am I not looking out for 2 and 3, not and waiting for 1 to be out this year? Like, what's going on, guys?
Who knows? I feel like both Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy have that problem though with the whole like number thing. Like,
well, no, but Final Fantasy makes sense because each game's different. Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 are the same universe. Like, it actually takes 3 technically takes place before 1 and 2, but there's a chronological order to it. Final Fantasy, each game is totally different. They're supposed to be.
Unless otherwise stated, like 13, 1, 2, and lightning return.
Well, that makes sense though, because it states in order of how you're supposed to play them in the dash.
But there's still a lot of people who are like, wait, I got to play 15 games before I can play 16. It's like, unfortunately,
you can skip a lot of them.
Yeah, you can. Well, and plus a good chunk of them, like, well, I mean, 1 through 6 are on that Pixel HD Remaster collection, right?
Expensive.
Right, and then 7 is 7, 8. I don't know of any modern way to play 8 right now, unless
they ported all of them.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay. 9, well, 10. Yeah, I guess 10 HD. Wait, is 10 HD a thing?
Yep.
Okay.
It's 10, 10 2.
But wasn't that on PS3? Was that on PS3 or was it on PS4?
PS3, PS4. I think it might be a PS5 version too.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that for quite some time. 11. I don't know anyone who really cares about 11 anymore.
I think the servers are down, aren't they?
I think so, yeah. 12. I don't remember what 12 is. 13. 12 13. I know. 13. I know you can get on the previous gen.
What came out? Oh no, dang, previous gen.
14 is the MMO. 15 obviously was out on PS4 and Xbox One. 16 just came out last year, which I'm hoping getting that PC version soon. And then, yeah, that's about it. Because 17, we have no idea what's going on with that one.
Bitch. That could have gone better.
I'll take third place. It's not the worst.
To the bathroom.
Better hurry. Oof. 666. Oh boy, that must mean something there, chat. I don't know. We might be in trouble now. All right. That's gonna be a random for me.
Yippee! I'm back. Just in time.
You made it. Like the 10-second break that you get.
I know, it's crazy. I've been trained.
Question for everyone right now, though. And I know it's a meme at this point.
No.
Do you think with the next Switch, whatever it's gonna be, Switch 2, Switch Pro, do you think we're gonna get a actual new Mario Kart game? Or do you think it's just simply gonna be 8 Deluxe, or whatever they're gonna call it? What are your thoughts? What do you think is gonna happen?
Mario Kart 8 plus plus.
Plus plus. Okay.
Plus plus.
Chat, let me know your thoughts. I personally think we'll get a new one. It's a little copium, I know, but I hope we get a new one. I hope we get a new one. I think that would be really, really nice.
I think we are gonna get that one.
Bobby, I seriously don't know how the F people are complaining about this DLC. I just accidentally ran into the boss in a dungeon and killed it first try.
See, it's comments that get like that give me hope. Cause I done goofed.
Well, it's funny because someone made a comment on the like some of those reviews that are giving it like low scores, like those, like the Eurogamer and everything, where they apparently, so they obviously got early access to it to do a review on it and everything. I guess with those type of reviews though, like you get a email with a bunch of like details on how to progress to get to certain parts. So you should theoretically be able to get to where you need to go. But apparently the people over at Eurogamer and Kotaku were not able to, or something like that, or they just ignored it and just said F it and moved on, I guess. Oh, wow, I hit that.
Did you say Kotaku?
Yeah.
Yeah, they always suck though, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's Kotaku. So.
No, I mean, it's probably like the whole, oh my god, Cuphead thing.
Like yeah.
Journalists couldn't get over, couldn't
get past the beginning level or whatever. Yeah,
the tutorial.
Yep.
I mean, it's possible that just some people are just really impatient and have egos, like, oh, I can totally do this. So the ship build, underleveled. Probably a fat rolling the whole time. Like, it's just not a. They're just not there for it, and that's fine. Like, it's a fucking commitment. Like, playing these games is a commitment. You have to learn, and it's because the game's gonna teach you. You just have to be open to learning. But it's a very cruel teacher. Especially if you don't cash in your souls.
Well, no, a lot of people always say, like, you know, especially the people who work at these media outlets or, you know, these like journalism posts or whatever. It's like they're not. A lot of them are not actually people who like to game. Like, they're there because they got a journalism degree, and then they got the job at the place. Whereas instead of but they don't, like, they know nothing about gaming. It's just like,
maybe 5-10 years ago, but the game journalism is so hostile these days. I'm not even talking about the community around them. I'm talking just the publishers themselves. Like, there's not money in this shit anymore.
Was that you in front of me?
It was. Were you the guy right behind me? Yep, you were. There's no money in it. So, I mean, I at this point, it's kind of back to the whole, you're here because you love games, not because you're in it for the money. Because it's not, the money ain't here anymore. It's gone.
That's true. That's what we're assuming, obviously. So, Bobby thinks there will be a Mario Kart 9 2 years into the Switch 2. And Bobby also says on the Elden Ring, he says, because I'm not an idiot and I use my summons. Oh yeah, the people who say, like, yeah, you can't, you didn't use summons. You use summons. That doesn't count.
Why even claim you're beating bosses? You're gonna use a summon. Jeez. I don't understand the mentality.
And Bobby, here we go. Lemon is the first comment of, you use summons, man. It's not real.
Yeah, I did it for shits and gigs. I love my mimic chair. I wish I could give it a name. I don't get that mentality. Oh, you're not a very good gamer because you use a summon. It's like, it's in the game, man. You act like I'm wall hacking over here. Like, it's part of the game.
Be truthful, Lemon. Be truthful. You put your Game Shark in. You put the code in. And that's how you beat them. Admit it.
I got a funny Game Shark story. So back in the day.
Oh boy.
I got a Game Shark Pro for my Game Boy Color, and for whatever reason, I read because the whole thing is you could, like, quote unquote program it. Mm-hmm. As a kid, I read that as I could program chunks of the game, as I could add content to the game, right? Effectively, ROM hack kind of thing.
Right.
So as a kid, I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna go put a new content Pokemon. I'm gonna put new gyms in and stuff. And so I saved up my money to get a Game Shark, and I put it in, and I realized I couldn't do any of that, and I was really bummed out. I had this Game Shark that I didn't even know how to use, and like 5 years go down the line, and I finally figured it out, and all of a sudden I'm like making Mews and stuff in my games and stuff. But I was so bummed out as a kid because I couldn't make my own gyms and stuff in Pokemon, thinking Game Shark should programming content. I was so bummed out.
Oh, innocent Lemon back in the day.
I don't know. Sometimes I miss that innocent dipshittery I used to get into. Just being gullible, believing people and stuff, and I miss that. Cause I'm sure you've ran into the same people. Like the guy who claims his uncle works in Nintendo, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I remember those. I remember those days. Yeah, my uncle works in Nintendo, or my grandfather worked at Nintendo, or
like I look back on it, like cringing, but in like in a fun kind of cringing way.
You mean just like your Xbox online lobbies?
Oh god, no, I still hold true. That was a fun time. Guy, I don't understand why you dislike people losing their fucking mind.
It's fun. It's fun to listen to, but not when it's a kid's voice who's like 10 years old and it's peaking right then and there.
No, that's not even the best part. It's the old farts that get really pissed off. They're like, God, I'm a kid. You can't beat me up. You go to prison for that. I'll beat you up anything I want. Like, God, you're gonna go to prison for it. You're gonna catch a charge for that shit. I'm a child. Why are you playing this game then? Oh man.
Because parents back then, it was super easy to get M-rated games without really needing them.
My parents were strict. They didn't let me. Not only did they even let me get M-rated games until I was like 16 or something, 15 or 16. What's funny is, so I didn't want to get my driver's license. You probably remember this time. I did not want to get my driver's license.
I remember you did not want it. I do remember that.
I was deathly scared of driving just because, like, just a lot of responsibility. You can really fuck up and stuff. I just didn't want to drive, right? Me being me, I just didn't want to drive. So my parents were just on my ass, like, you gotta learn how we gotta learn how to drive. It's important to be able to drive. Take the bus, and they knew good and well I didn't want to take no goddamn bus. And so one of the things was though, when you get your learner's permit, it's a ID,
right?
And so you could use that as a form of ID. Well, I had just turned 17, still have my license yet, but I really wanted to get GTA 4. Oh, and my mom, being my mom, she's like, I'm not going to buy that for you. No, you have to buy it yourself. I'm like, I can't buy it for myself. She's like, you can. By getting a permit, I'm like, oh, I'm on to you, Mom. I'm on to you.
Your mom tricked you.
So I got my permits to get GTA 4.
I was still surprised when I visited the States last year and they carded us for getting alcohol, and it's like you were there and like, no, like pretty much no hair essentially. I had a full-on beard with a hat, and I was just like,
I was clearly balding.
Yeah, I mean, hey, welcome to the club now. Yep. But
hey,
I was just like, did this seriously just card us? Like, did we really look like we're 16 or something?
So it's funny, whenever I buzz my head, I always get carded. But like when I let it grow out a little bit, it's clear I'm hardcore balding. Like I never get carded ever. Which always cracks me up.
I mean, granted, I live in Japan. I live in Japan where no matter, even if I look as young as I possibly could, people still think I'm like 30 years old. So. Why'd we have to come to Talon's Turnpike?
It's your namesake.
Put the needle here.
I think it's very telling, though. This game's been around for so fucking long. We've been playing it for so goddamn long that, like, this joke, Talon's Turnpike, the DLC cart, I swear is probably 5 or 6 years old as a joke now. Probably longer than that. Probably 7 or 8.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much when the Switch came out, that's when the joke started. So
yeah, holy crap.
Yeah, it's been going on for almost 7 years now. Think about that.
Oh my god. Is it you throwing the
yeah, that was me. It somehow didn't hit you the first time, but
shite. Your aim is shite.
I aimed right at you. I blame Nintendo Online.
Oh, sure. Okay. Blame the game for your piss poor aim. I see how it is. Also, I did not mean for that to rhyme as well as it did.
Oh my god, threading the needle on everything right now.
Oh no, you asshole bus.
No, I thought I got out of that. Go, go, go. Oh shit. Oh god, I thought
absolutely hosed.
Ow, move it. Move it. Oh god damn it. God.
Ammunition, William? No, that's not ammunition. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm like right here.
Right at the end, right?
Yep.
I do find it funny. Actually, it's funny, of Grand Theft Auto 4 that you got your permit for to go by yourself and everything.
I didn't even like it.
6 with 6 coming out next year, a lot of people are expecting that's finally going to make people finally move over to the next gen consoles, and I'm like, I think you underestimate the power of Fortnite and Call of Duty and all that.
I think you underestimate the power of GTA Online, but
That's the thing though. It's on the previous gen consoles though right now, and they've even stated that GTA Online is not going to 6 until after 6 releases sometime in the future afterwards. So whenever that happens.
Well, I imagine it's going to be GTA 6 online, so then you have to move to that. Like it's a different game.
Is that stopping GTA, the current GTA Online?
I would imagine so.
If that happens, then yes, I absolutely agree that it will. But if it doesn't,
why would they? Why shut it down though? I guess.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Why shut down the current GTA Online?
I'm more surprised GTA Online is just not free to play yet.
More money. I mean, look at how many sales GTA 5 has made.
How much does GTA 5 even cost?
It's pretty much still full price to my knowledge.
Oh my god.
And they've sold over 100 million copies, if I remember correctly.
Too damn many.
Don't need a coin game. I need a shell. Okay.
See, what should have happened is they should have held off making GTA 6 and maybe a Bully 2.
Yeah, because that totally would have sold more than GTA 6.
We call it like the Jack Thompson version, which I'm sure no one on the stream even knows who Jack Thompson is.
Oh, no, they probably don't.
And back when I used to watch G4.
Didn't G4 try to make a comeback and then, like,
it did? It
failed?
I watched it because the Cess was on it, and I'm Cessler. But as of late, he's just having meltdowns on Twitter all the time. And so I just unfollowed him, just so I don't lose any more respect for him that I already have. Because he was like my favorite dude on Xbox. I love that. I just thought he was the funniest dude ever as a kid. And he's just goes off the fucking rails all the time on Twitter. It's like, nope, I'm good now. Don't need to see you get dragged through the mud anymore than you already have. Because he just keeps picking fights with Twitter trolls. And he just literally just hook, line, sinker every goddamn time. Every time. Let's see how fast I can run to the fridge.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that happened. Gonna be buying a ton of Xbox games this week. Remember, 1 month till the 360 store goes away. Oh, yeah, that is a thing. Mario Kart! Hey! There. Purging. Oops, that's not the multiplayer I want. Online multiplayer. Burnout 3 is $2. Damn, that is cheap.
Yay!
So the game just decided to crash on me.
Oh, is that what it is? Like no one in this freaking room?
I guess so.
You gonna find one, or are you just gonna join me?
Oh, I was already joining you. I can't back out now because Nintendo Online, you know.
It's like no one here.
Oh, maybe we. Oh God, there is no one here. Oh God, and I'm spectating. Yeah, maybe we should find a new server.
Probably. You want me to quit out?
Yeah, I quit out. Go ahead and find one. I unfortunately. Oh, there I can quit. Okay, there we go. Yes, quit.
Gonna be buying a ton of Xbox games this week. Remember, 1 month till 360 store goes away. I don't get that. Didn't we have a conversation about that? About 360.
Did a while ago. Are you finding a match or am I finding one?
I'll find a match.
Okay, go ahead.
Battle, right?
Out.
Searching for players. I would imagine those 360 games will still be on newer Xboxes, but Burnout 3 is $2. Oh, Burnout 3 is so good.
That takes me back, right?
I still think
Street Fighter and
Revenge
Tekken is $5 at a discount the DLC, so it's $70.
I was really bummed out when they
discount. I was like, they discounted the DLC and it's still $70. Didn't discount it. Okay, yeah, a lot of games will do that sometimes for some
I wanted my Tekken Cross Street Fighter, which is Street Fighter characters in Tekken. That would have been cool. I like Tekken.
Yeah.
I bought it and have not played it since.
So wait, so my question is, because again, I don't have an Xbox. If you go onto the current Xbox store right now, like, I guess my first question is, how do you access the 360 store compared to, I guess, the regular Xbox store? Or is it just simply a section of the regular Xbox store where you buy the 360 games? Is that how it works?
I think it literally means a 360 connecting to the store.
Oh, so you're on a 360 then?
Yeah.
Oh. My question is then, who has a 360 when the Red Ring of Death is a thing?
I mean, it was a thing. The later revisions of 360s, that was effectively gone. Yeah, I think I went through 2 or 3 360s to the Red Ring so often.
Yeah, I know Bobby doesn't buy Xbox hardware anymore because of that Red Ring of Death. Okay. So the whole 360 store thing shutting down is just simply, if you have a 360, you try to connect to it, then it won't be around as of next week. However, if you have those games already and you're trying to play them on your Series S and X or whatever, you can most likely either buy them through that store, or however I guess that works. So my original 360 is still kicking after 15 years. Sounds like a jet engine though. Please tell me you at least somewhat cleaned it out.
How? You break the warranty.
Yeah, because 15 years later. Yeah, pretty sure that warranty is already gone. Ugh. My warranty, man. In 20 years. God, who was it? We had a teacher back in the day who, like, he said, like, he could own one pair of jeans basically his entire life because of the whole, like, when they finally got ruined, he could just send them back and get a new pair or something like that. Who was it?
That sounds weird.
Yeah, it was one of our older teachers. He was a math teacher.
Oh God. Was it the one whose wife was the gym teacher?
Yeah, that dude, whatever his name was.
That 100% tracks so goddamn much.
I know, right?
Mr. Olson. Mr. Olson's a character. All right, we can go back to that a second. I just found this though. Can you share which games will no longer be available following the shutdown of the 360 store? It says any content distributed via the 360 store will no longer be available to purchase. This includes it includes purchases like gamertag changes on 360, Xbox subscriptions on the 360, in-game purchases, video content via Microsoft Movies and the TV app. However, hundreds of Xbox 360 and original Xbox backwards compatible games and add-ons can still be purchased directly from Xbox.com on an Xbone or a Series X or S. So it's literally just the 360 connection to the internet. They're severing.
Okay, so why are people making a big deal of it then?
I think it's more of just a case of just nostalgia, just realizing that they're old.
No. Okay.
I mean, it's just kind of because that was like kind of the first generation where online storefronts was a really big deal.
Right, and I get that. And if you couldn't get that stuff anymore on the current stores, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's a reason to be concerned or mad or anything like that. But if it literally is just simply saying, look, if you're on a 360, which not many people are, I'm assuming, you can't connect to the internet anymore to buy stuff from that store. However, you can literally go to the website, buy games that way, buy it on the Xbox One, buy it on the Series X, Series S, whatever. So, like...
Well, so they're glossing over one small fact, though. And the keywords there is backwards compatible. Not all 360 games are backwards compatible. So there's a potential for games to get lost.
Okay. So I guess it depends on what games are not backwards compatible.
At least it's my understanding that not all of them are.
Right.
And it might be the case of just licenses disappearing stuff, which is already
right. That happens all the time, which unfortunately a lot of
people
people don't seem to understand sometimes. Or it's just like, did you know that's mostly because of the license, right?
I mean, it's like all the forts keep getting taken down all the time and stuff. It's like, why is your license so goddamn short?
Yep. Or it also has to do with like music within, again, more connecting with license and everything. But no, okay. That I guess fine. So original 3. I did a bit wary about taking a Switch apart to clean it though. I mean, taking apart a Switch, I could definitely see that being a little like, oh my god, what am I gonna do to this thing? So wait, so games that aren't backwards compatible won't work? Well, I mean,
well, because you can't buy them on that console if they're not.
If they're not backwards compatible, then that makes sense. Yeah. It'd be like, so if I mean, it's not, but let's just say, for example, Halo 1 was not backwards compatible with the Xbox One and then Series X/X, and you bought it on your 360 store, then yeah, that's not going to work anymore. So you'd have to play it on the 360 and make sure you bought it. Now, obviously, Halo is backwards compatible, so
they can play the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, or just the Master Chief Collection.
So, just the best now.
Street Fighter 3 is going to be lost to time again. Is Street Fighter 3 not backwards compatible? Plus, I'm pretty sure they've made an HD version of that game, haven't they?
Yeah, even the game that came out before that, I think even the original Xbox came out. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get an HD remaster of Street Fighter 3, so it's not going to be lost to time again.
Well, the problem though is, and this was brought up during the whole Marvel vs. Capcom thing, they delisted Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PS4. It got delisted. And so that's a big deal about this was like, you need to buy physical so they can't take it away from you again.
Right.
So, I mean, there might be a point where it's harder to play Street Fighter 3, but that's when you just have to sail the high seas.
Yeah.
Use, let me do a little Google search really quick.
Okay, so Street Fighter 3 on the 360 is not backwards compatible with the Series S and X. But again, I am 99% sure there is some HD version of Street Fighter 3, whatever, because I feel like that game's been released a few times. And they always call it like
what
HD
you would do is
something, whatever. But I'm pretty sure that should be on like at least Xbox One, which means you can play it on your Series S and X. I could be wrong, but I'm 90% sure.
What you need to do is you need to sail the high seas and use a computer console impersonator. That's vague enough. That won't piss off the censors.
Very vague right there.
I mean, that's kind of the crux of game preservation. It's very hostile.
Unfortunately, yeah. Plus, and you know, other parts of it is like, you know, you see a lot of people asking for these like PS1 games or, you know, to come to the current consoles and everything. It's like the way games were made back then compared to now is very different. So a lot of that code sometimes is lost, right? Or it would take them you'd have to basically remake the entire game from scratch, essentially, which is probably why they don't show up on like current consoles and everything.
I mean, it depends. I mean,
I'm not saying that's for every single game. I'm just saying there are games like that though.
If you were to use a PC impersonation console system, you would be able to get around that because you want to recompile anything. You just run the save state file. It's vague enough. So, however, like games that like PS3 games and stuff, because the architecture was so gonzo,
right?
It's a real bitch getting an emulator going because it takes so much horsepower to do.
Right.
Far more horsepower than is probably allocated on the PS5 that you can try doing. So,
well, that's why we barely have any PS3 games on current, you know, last gen and current gen.
Well, that's what's so funny because I was seeing some articles pop up today about how they're
the rumor about the PS3 games coming in. I'm like, oh god, I want that so much, but I don't believe those rumors for a second.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, like, what happened? Did Sony have another break-in? Are they trying to jack up the price of PlayStation Plus? Like, they're not gonna do it for free. There's a catch. They're trying to hide some bad information from you, right? Like, there's something going on because they're not gonna do that one for free. So,
I mean, trust me, I would love to see Infamous 1 and 2 on current gen. I would absolutely love that. But
I would prefer them to actually just be remasters and not just emulated Sorry.
Oh yeah, no,
impersonated.
I would too. Yes, absolutely. But I mean, they're probably. I mean, from what I've been seeing, they're seeing success with that whole Sly Cooper now that you can buy. That's basically just emulated.
Oh. On PlayStation Plus.
Famously, Konami lost the code for the original 3 Silent Hill games, which is why the collection runs terribly.
All the signs of Comic Sans. Well, I mean, that's kind of what happens. I mean, if you don't take care of your assets, shit like that happens.
Nope.
There's also Konami, who, unless it's pachinko, they don't give a damn.
That is true. That is very true right there. Are you gonna be picking up the Mario and Luigi game coming out in November?
Hell yeah, I am.
That's 3 Mario like RPG style games in the last year, I think. Mario's RPG, Paper Mario, and now Mario and Luigi. Like, damn, Mario RPG fans are eating good right now.
I think it's longer than a year though.
Mario RPG came out last year.
Early last year, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I had to look at when my wife got it, because again, she 100%ed that game. So
I definitely preferred Paper Mario over Thousand Year Door over RPG.
I mean, everyone's got their personal preference, so surprised.
And my preference is the correct one. So that's how that is.
I will make no comment, because trying to pick between one of my best friends and my wife, that's just asking for trouble right there.
Do it, do it,
oh,
do
God.
it. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it.
Terrible time to sneeze. As I fall into the water.
These things happen.
All right, I'm in 11th place. We're on the second lap. Let's see if we can make a comeback.
You're probably gonna get a podium finish. That DLC card does work.
I hope so. Okay, we finally got to 10th place.
Making headway. To 10th.
9th. 8th.
Slowly but surely.
There's like a bunch of people in front of me right now. All right, up to 3rd. Oh, hey. I think I see you. Wait, yeah, you're right in front of me.
Yep, get the hell away from me.
No. Green shell almost hit me. I'm right on your ass. I missed my item, unfortunately, though, so you're probably about to hit me with something. No!
I'm gonna hit you with a second place, bitch! Oh!
If I gotten an item.
Your DLC cart was foiled!
Oh my God.
Rando.
Yeah, it's definitely a random. All right, I got a couple more races in me, and then I have to go record the next Elden Ring guide. So,
hey man, don't sound so excited.
I'm just tired because I was up late editing last night, so I'm definitely gonna get my editor on the next one. Not sure where Bobby is right now. The bosses. He sounds like he's beating another couple. So. Guess I gotta start thinking about what comes after Elden Ring for video for our next like big game to cover. Is there really anything in July coming out that's big?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I know August obviously has some big games coming, but in terms of July, I think July actually might be a pretty like laid back month.
That's where you gotta do all your long form expository, there we go. Expository documentary style videos.
There we go.
A long form deep dive into
Lil Bobby says one of them brings legal implications if you separate. Just remember that, and the choice is easy.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's talking about the whole Konami and Silent Hill or what.
It's all about the PC console impersonator and the save states. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, you son of a bitch.
You stole my banana. Well, it sucks for the person drinking the banana. Oh shit, that was a banana. I didn't even see that. Azael, we're gonna be wrapping up the stream here soon, so keep an eye on our Twitter though, because I definitely want to do a like kind of tournament thing with viewers and everything. It's just that we need more than 2 people, so get enough people to join us, then we'll definitely do some of those tournament things. Because unfortunately, it's not easy to just join people online when it comes to Mario Kart, unless you set up that whole tournament thing.
Yep. Did do that a lot back in the day, and that was fun.
It was, definitely was, especially now with custom items that we can make.
We should sell it over just blue shells again. That was funny.
No, what was it? It was bullet bills and blue shells, or stars and bullet bills. I can't remember.
I think it was stars and bullet bills or something.
Yeah, it was like, oh, it was only like 2 items or something like that. So
it's pretty great. Is that you ran into my red shell?
Not that I know of.
All right, so there's another doppelganger. There's also Luigi and using the DLC cart. I think. What place are you in right now? No, it was you.
5th?
No, so you. I think you hit my red shell.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay.
Because I don't have any. Oh, come on, Jesus Christ! I'm in dead goddamn last game.
How did that banana not hit anything? Okay, whatever. That's not terrible.
The fucking 11th.
Destiny seasonal update. July has Marvel Rivals beta for streams, videos. But that Marvel's Rivals thing is only on PlayStation, if I remember correctly. Concord beta, yeah, that's one thing we had.
Your wife and your friend. You went up to a lemon alamo is what I'm saying.
You said choosing. Oh, you said choosing your wife and your friend. Yeah. Anyway.
See, Bobby has the right idea.
Bobby, there is no seasonal update for Destiny because they're doing the episodes right now. Which I don't know if episodes are gonna what they want them to do, because they definitely still feel like seasons. I'm making a script right now about can episodes carry Destiny after the 10-year Light and Darkness saga. I haven't been here yet, so gotta be here once tonight.
So I just saw a tweet that says, "Happy 20th birthday, Super Mario 64." 28 years old.
Jeez. You know what was? You know what just really made me feel old was I asked one of my students something. I don't even remember what I asked them, but I asked them I ended up asking them after that, when were you born? And they're like, oh, I was born in 2012. And I'm like, I was in college. Like, goddamn, just making me feel old.
Old man, look at you,
man. Jeez. Yes, the episodes have weekly updates. Yeah, just like normal seasons, but it's like an hour to do something and you're done. Ow. That was a mean place to put a banana.
I love mean places to drop bananas.
That's why they're going to announce Destiny 3 the next Sony showcase, the big one. Pretty sure they're not doing Destiny 3 because they literally said 2025 Destiny 2, the new frontier. Which means they're still going to be supporting the previous gen consoles. So why am I not surprised?
The money must flow.
Yep. No, I mean, it's all business. That's literally the only reason.
Sony doesn't have the coffers that Microsoft does. They need to get their money's worth.
I mean, they spend billions of dollars on Bungie, so.
Exactly, they gotta wring that fucker dry.
Well, I do know that this current generation is definitely not looked fondly upon by a lot of people, at least online. But I think at the same time, a lot of people expected this huge jump from the PS4 to PS5 and Xbox One to Series S and X with graphics and all this stuff. And it's just like, realistically, we've hit the pinnacle of how realistic things can look, or this and that. Like, instead of making the huge graphic jump from like 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 in terms of the PlayStation, for example, it's more just about more detail or ray tracing or all this other stuff. Like, that's all it is. So
I expected no load times, and I still have load times. It's not fair.
I tell you to stream your raid runs, but I know you don't want to stream for 6. Oh god, I know that raid took us 6 hours. If we could bump that down to like 2, if we could get it down to like 2.5, I could easily stream the raid. But oh god, it took us 6 hours to get through that raid. Funny thing was, the first 3 encounters we got done within like an hour or something like that, and then we hit the 4th encounter, and then the 5th. Actually, the 5th encounter, the boss, the witness, that actually wasn't hard. It was just a lot of typical Destiny buffoonery where you're doing what you're supposed to do, and then the game was like, nah, we're not going to give you the thing that we're supposed to give you. Continue the next phase. And yeah.
You don't want to play World of Warcraft.
Oh, I'm sure I don't.
We're literally just quoting just the World of Warcraft thing. I guess the only thing you're not really doing is bitching about your DPS pulling aggro. It's about the only thing I haven't heard yet. Otherwise, I think you were talking about a WoW raid.
I mean, there are things like pulling aggro. I do know that for a fact. Actually, it's some of my green shell. Okay. Oh shit! Gotta go straight. No, down, boy, down. I want to know how I'm still in first. I know a blue shell's coming.
DLC cart, man. Come on.
Yep, there's that blue shell. I knew it.
It's about goddamn time.
Town will become a Final Fantasy 14 channel. Oh god.
Here we go. Now we're talking. So all the cool kids are playing.
That DLC comes out next week. Because the guy who, the FromSoft guys for Elden Ring were just like, yeah, well, oh no, was it the Final Fantasy 14 guys?
It was Final Fantasy.
That's what it was, yeah. The Final Fantasy 14 guys were just like, hey, we'll give you a week to play Elden Ring, and then, yeah, have fun.
Jesus Christ. They're so bunched up. First place was just in the pack.
I'll take third place. That's not bad.
Bullshit. No, you should become a...
Bobby, the group I play with has trouble on the witness because that encounter is... I mean, again, if you... Yeah, I got some clips of it, but there are just times where people were trying to get like particular buffs to then go take care of the hands and the bracelets and everything, and it would not give them the buff for some strange reason. So, yeah, we had a couple of rage moments from a couple of our guys, which understandable, just because again, the game was basically saying a big F you, essentially. All right, I think I will call this my last race.
Weak.
I figured you'd want to be going to bed soon.
I got to. It's not fair.
Be an adult. Gotta be an adult now.
Is this hero mode?
It looks like it. Yeah, I think it is.
I'm getting some like I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. This track is weird. Maybe it's because it's been so long since anyone picked it.
Yeah, I was about to say it's been forever since we've had this map. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this map. I don't even remember it.
Exactly.
Golden Mushroom in 8th. Okay, that's interesting.
Yes, game. What am I gonna do with coin?
Wants me out of my item. And Bobby's just like, another boss down. Hot damn. I'm that good.
It's like someone's probably cheating. I mean, Adam and Gold, so the game is really hard. So he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, he clearly knows what he's talking about.
I like how blatant he is just about being effectively a the best way to describe. No, just being straight up, just like trying to create drama all the time and the most stupidest shit now because he's on the barrel at this point. But I don't know. He's a degenerate.
I mean, yeah, he kind of. So.
Also, I got first place.
I need one more. If you got first place, one more. Gotta do one more now. I can't let Lemon beat me on the final race. Can't happen. Bobby says the problem is I'm not implementing any kind of strategy for these fights. I'm just dodging and healing and then killing.
What strategy you need? You dodge, you slap, you heal.
According to the internet, the game's really hard, man. Come on.
I feel like the only real gimmick so far when I've seen these bosses, you have to jump now. You can't just dodge roll out of attacks. You have to jump over some of them now.
Yeah, that twin move attack from the first boss fight.
So, like, I'm not seeing anything that seems drastically different. It's more just kind of keep your head. Don't get too greedy.
Bobby, Asmongold sucks.
Yeah, really kind of does.
Oh, I didn't see this before. So Bobby said Sony can absolutely tell Bungie that they need a new PS5/Xbox Series X only product. If their profits drop, their profits will drop this year. I mean, after after Final Shape, yeah. I mean, a lot of people have most likely jumped ship after Final Shape, so I'm not surprised.
Final shit indeed.
But the problem is, again, is getting people to buy the current gen consoles when the majority of their casual gamers just play Call of Duty and Fortnite, which you can play on your last gen console.
No, didn't you hear? They're training all the PC gamers to go buy a console. Part of those games, they're definitely going to buy a console to go play.
That was not aimed at us, right? That comment and all those comments are always aimed at the investors who don't know shit. They are literally not aimed at us. Like, I figured people would know this by now, that none of that stuff is aimed at us. It is aimed at the investors, who are just like those people.
I'm an investor, though.
Yeah, Nishikawa, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. I don't know how late or delayed that is, because YouTube subs when it comes to live streams are super delayed. But thank you so much. Playing on this pinball map really makes me want to play pinball.
In fact, there hasn't really been a new pinball game in a while.
There hasn't. The last one I remember was back in like the PS3 days.
Well, I mean, they kept it going. It was they stopped calling it Zen Pinball. It's just Pinball FX.
No,
and they just kept dropping tables. And that was last gen. As far as I'm aware, I guess they're still dropping tables. No, back in the game sharing days, I used to play the shit out of Zen Pinball.
I'm like super hyper focused right now because I'm just like, I'm in first and I'm expecting terrible things to happen.
That's not the position you're supposed to. I'm supposed to be in first, not you.
No. This is exactly how things are supposed to go. Stop giving me coins, game. At least give me a banana. There we go. And that is a perfect way to end the night. Boom, there's a first place right there. Little Bobby says you can jump or you can out DPS the boss's moves, which is what I did on the bosses I've killed so far. Because okay, so hang on. So Bobby, answer me this as we're wrapping up the stream here. So I heard that if you are like, new game +3 or new game +5 or whatever, however high you can go, apparently that's supposed to be like super hard and everything, but it seems to be that a lot of people are just out DPSing everything. Is that the case? it would kind of make sense, but at the same time, it's kind of just like, okay. So,
like, I was warned, like, you can't do new game, but you have to have the original playthrough. Otherwise, DLC will just be too damn hard. I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, no, I thought with the New Game Plus, it was that if you started New Game Plus, but you didn't actually go back and play through the entire game, then you're effed. Like, they want you to get through majority of the main game before going into the DLC.
If you went into New Game Plus and just left it there, like which is what I did, you still have to go through Kill Radon and Moog again.
Right.
That's my understanding. So you already have to go through a chunk of the game. Right? So it's not like you just waltz up. Like, you have to go. It's my understanding you lost all your fast travel.
Yeah. Buffs, baby. Yeah, I mean, half your B-roll was literally you, like, having your summons and stuff attack, and you're just like, okay, buff, enchantment, buff, and then you're like, okay, let's go. Bam! And then health just goes like, gunk. So, yeah, I definitely saw that, so. All right, guys, with that being said, though, Lem and I are going to head out. People don't summon and don't use buffs. Yeah, see, the buff thing, I understand more because a lot of people I don't think understand how to use it. But then you've got that side of the community that's like, nope, can't use summons. It is like, it's almost like illegal to them to use summons or something like that. So, I mean, like, I understand if you want to challenge yourself, there are definitely people who go through and want to challenge themselves and beat them without it, which is fine. But I think to say like, oh, you did it with this thing, so that doesn't count. That's on them, right? Like if someone went through the entire DLC, beat it, you know, a good way or however they want to do it, and then they come back and like, okay, not going to use summons, not going to use this, let's go fisticuffs. If they want to do that, then I don't personally see a problem. But to say that just because this person did it this way and not your way, that is always just kind of like, seriously, dude? Really? So
summons is cheating.
Well, there we go, guys. So anyway, guys, with that being said, though, Lem and I are going to head out. Lemon's got to get to bed. I got to get some more recording done. So thank you so much for joining us in the stream here. It was awesome to chat with all you guys. Make sure you sub to the channel if you happen to be new. And if you like these streams and these conversations and everything, then make sure to leave a like on the video as well, as that helps us out with the old algorithm and lets us know that you want to see more of these. So I can't even speak now. With all that being said, though, thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, everyone, Johnny.